good. This is for Sagittarius. You do not have to be a Sagittarius to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connected to somebody who has Sagittarius in their astrological chart. You can have Sagittarius somewhere in your astrological chart. But you came across this reading, you're like, oh my gosh, just resonates. Alright? This is for Sagittarius. This is being read for the date September 26, 2022 in Los Angeles, California is where the astrological chart is actually set. Alright? So Sagittarius. Something is happening very quickly, suddenly. It can also be instinctive. You're feeling more instinctive to go towards what you feel will bring you abundance. You're also identifying how you feel about husbands or how you feel about your husband if you are married. Okay? Many of you are mothers. I see Taurus, Libra energy here. Many of you are mothers. Very good mothers if you are mothers. I see also Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. I see you getting a promotion. Congratulations. And 12-year cycle is ending for you. So think of where you were 12 years ago and where you are now. There's a cycle that is over for you. And you may not be able to actually see what was the big difference between you from now to 12 years ago. But there is a cycle that is over in order for you to have more abundance in your life. And it is also encouraging you to take more risks during this time, Sagittarius, because it will work out in your favor. If you're feeling like you should do something new in your career, it will be a good time for you to do it. It would work out for you. There's also something about your partner that you wish you could change, but you know that you cannot change. Okay? There could also be a feeling of commitment issues. You could also be traveling somewhere you have never been before. Okay? The way you view masculine energy is completely shifting. It could also be the way that you embody your own masculine energy. Because we all have masculine and feminine energy, but it's the actual energy of masculinity. Essentially, Aries is about masculine energy. Okay, it's about war. It's also ruled by the planet of rape. Aries is a very volatile and violent place. It's not a very easygoing planet. Okay, it's very tumultuous. It's chaotic. It's disorder, and that is why it is considered the baby of the zodiac. Because what happens when you have a baby? It has tantrums, and it wakes up in the middle of the night. And you don't know how to make it stop crying. And you give it a binky. And it's still not happy. And you give it milk. And it's still not happy. And you change his diaper. And it's still not happy. And you rock it. And it's still not happy. That is Aryan energy. That's Aryan energy of birth. That's why it's the first house. It's a symbol of your evolution as you move forward. Now, Sagittarius, when we get towards you, a person comes into a feeling of philosophical belief, psychological, and even religious belief, and whatever it is that works for them. Also, there is a recognition of husband, right? So rather, who they would want, what they would want their husband to be like, or what type of husband the masculine energy would want to be like for themselves. Okay, if they decide to ever be a husband for somebody. It also steps into a period of being able to teach other people, essentially. What I'm seeing is you're recognizing that something is over. And for many of you, I'm seeing Aries, Scorpio energy, Ophiuchus energy. For many of you, it's the relationships that you've had where you would pick partners that were looking for a mother figure rather than them looking for, an actual partner or spouse. And so now you no longer do that. That has come to an end. If that was something that was happening in a relationship, it's over. Okay, that's over. Either the relationship ends because, someone doesn't want to, heal and, get help why they may have a feeling of them wanting a mother figure. Okay? Usually this occurs a lot of times with masculine energies, where they will seek out partnership or spouses, but what they're really looking for is a mother figure, because it's something that happened with their mother. Okay. You may be mourning. There could be a death of someone. There could have been a death of someone. My condolences. You may also be someone who works with the morgue or cemeteries or with the dead or the esoteric or the occult. You will face a lot of abundance by doing something you've never done before. There's something about taking risks. I feel like that is when you're realizing you're actually at your most pure self. And you may have children, specifically some of you have boys. Okay. There's a lot of problems going on with you and your children right now. It's very masculine. The energy you're dealing with is very masculine. There's a need for emotional maturity and discipline. Many of you are also going through a rags to riches story. You're also feeling like your children could be getting in the way of you and your relationship or connection with your spouse, specifically with your husband, okay, or your partner. You feel like they're doing whatever it takes to allow anything to get in between you, okay? You would be correct if that's how you feel. Let's see what the future is for Sagittarius. You're recognizing that happiness is a perspective. You have felt like you've been struggling to be creative, Sagittarius. You have Venus, Chakra, harmonizing. Alright, beautiful. Your energy Gemini, Matana, which is ruler Mercury. Alright. So this energy is a bunch of ideas you have, right? This is your brother sign, Gem. A bunch of ideas you have, right? But how do you ground them in the physical reality? Gemini is like Peter Pan syndrome. You don't, these thoughts and these dreams and these ambitions and aspirations just sort of float around. But it's extremely hard to ground it in the physical reality until you get to Virgo. Virgo is when the person is fully self-developed and able to be practical enough to be able to ground those thoughts into the physical reality. Now, Gemini is also lack of commitment. Gemini is a very, Gemini can be, especially a masculine energy, so there's usually commitment issues with the Gemini energy. But Gemini energy is also about communication. It's also about being able to connect through the mind. It's also about writing. Some of you are writers, okay? Now, you're looking at how do you talk and communicate and think and intellectualize with the people around you. And how does that impact your self-worth and self-value? Your friendships, okay, your partnerships, if you're in a relationship. How are those impacting your self-worth and self-value? How do the things that you have and have acquired around you impact the way you feel about yourself? Do the things that you have in your life make you feel like, you know what, I really do value myself? So are you getting the things that you want for yourself? Have you pampered yourself today? Have you spoiled yourself this week? Right? Taking good care of yourself. And remember, it doesn't have to be you going on a, going and buying the most expensive thing in the world. It can be you just getting something simply you like. Are you appreciating and loving yourself and loving the way you think? I feel like you're realizing, I should really love the way I think more. Because it's unlike anything else, right? Everybody in this world is different. Everybody thinks a little bit differently from other people. There's nothing wrong with that. There's something very special in that, actually. What's the future for Sagittarius? Theta 1, Sagittarius of Mercury. Beautiful. I feel like you're receiving downloads from above. It's helping you ascend, but also you're receiving romantic messages going back and forth. You have a child, or you're pregnant. It's a boy. Some of you have sons. Sorry if I ruined the gender. Many of you have sons, though, with a lot of energy. I mean, they got a lot of energy. I feel like you're trying to keep up with them. I feel like you're trying to keep up with them. Alright, so Sagittarius, hidden energy, the Nine of Swords, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Somebody feels ghosted, okay? Or like they feel like it's really hard for them to date, like they're not being, like it's just really difficult for them to date. Like people don't want them. It could be, this person may have mental health issues, okay? Or they're like a walking tower. With the Knight of Swords, it could be someone who may verbally assault you, or make other profiles to watch you, talk negatively about you, or they're a pathological liar. And this could be anyone around you or in your life. There's someone around you that's like that. You also have the Knight of Wands out here, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Ephesians. Something legally is not going in your favor. Someone's also playing the blame game. They got married for the wrong reasons, and now they're trying to gaslight and play the blame game. Someone got married for the wrong reasons. Someone's also hiding legal documents. I feel like if you're a masculine energy, there's no energy. You have like no energy, you have no motivation right now, no charisma. You're actually very upset that you can't travel. There's anger here. There's some type of anger here. There could be no money for the non-essentials for some of you, or if you have multiple jobs, you could be putting one job down. Okay. That's the truth. Some of you are surgeons, specifically cardiologists. You could also be experiencing a heart attack, heart surgery, or know someone who is. Okay? That could be around you. Something is hidden from you. Something's hidden from you. You're recognizing someone's been lying to you. It's a masculine energy. Someone's been lying to you. If you're in a relationship, I feel like there's a recognition that there's some type of spark that's happening within you. I feel like it's more personal for you. If you're a feminine energy, it's like a spark's being ignited in you. Like you could be inspired to do something new in your career. Alright? Or you could be inspired to start something new for you. But you're inspired. You're feeling really creative. You're feeling really energetic about it. Someone is angry about this, Sag. Pissed. Like this masculine energy is very upset. And see that you've ascended though. You could also be going through a separation, frequent disputes, and it could be a relationship you feel like you're not compatible with the individual. Okay. That could be the case. Or it could be someone else around you. It doesn't have to be who you're in a relationship with. This could literally be like, you know, a friend, a colleague, a schoolmate, a sibling, a coworker. You may not even know this individual. This could be a stranger on the street that is, you know, somehow you cross paths. And this reading will resonate when you cross paths. Or when you find out and figure out. For some of you, there is financial distress. Or a feeling of like, will you be able to find better? Like a masculine energy here is really wondering, will they be able to find better? Or feeling like they're not going to be able to find better. Essentially, if you're like in a marriage or a relationship, they feel like they're not going to be able to find better. But they do feel like the feminine energy is able to do that if they so choose. So there is like a level of jealousy. The masculine energy is jealous. The feminine energy is more successful. Not that it's in career. But I see for some of you, this isn't, this doesn't have to be a relationship. It could literally be someone around you. For some of you, this is someone you know who's unfaithful with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Whether they think they are or not. This is someone who could literally gaslight themselves into believing that they're the most faithful person in the world when they're not. And remember, these could be anyone in your life. It does not have to be your partner. But it could. If you feel like, yeah, it is, then okay. But if you feel like it's someone else around you, you'll know. You'll know. Okay. And you won't take what they do personally. Do you get what I'm saying? When you cross paths with this person and they act like this, you're not going to take it personally because you knew it was going to happen before it happened. Don't take it personally. This person's going through something inside themselves. This message could literally be to tell you, when you come across this energy or this vibration, whoever this is, don't take it personally. Take the high road. That's what we do here at Sikiksyd. We take the high road. It will pay off in the end. It will. Whew. For some of you, this could be a brother, a sibling, a colleague, a friend, someone you consider a friend. But yeah, they're just feeling like they're not receiving the recognition that they deserve. They really want your attention. If you're feminine energy, a lot of masculine energy really, 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 really wants your attention. And they're becoming more violent or volatile by not receiving your attention. Okay? Some of you are traveling. You could be flight attendants, pilots, okay? Yeah. Oh. Be careful while driving. There could be a car accident. Okay? Be careful while driving. Or there could be something like, you know, you got to get the car repaired or something like that. So just be careful. You'd be a masculine energy. This would be a very masculine energy. Just be careful while driving. Okay? You could also have an emotional outburst. You may encounter a masculine energy that has an emotional outburst on you. Don't react. It's like this is driving this individual crazy. Literally. So this is big reading, Sagittarius. Wow. Really interesting reading. Remember, this can also be business. This could be business. Okay. Family. Ashe.